Like, if Aubrey did do this, if he did, bro, it just looks bad on his part if he really did do this shit. Or if he wants to, because he hasn't done anything yet. What's happening in this K? We back in this thing, K, so good he sleep good. Now, we all do realize with all these diss tracks that Kendrick and Drake have dropped, these niggas is chatting. They chatting like a motherfucker. They saying, oh, this nigga did this nigga did that, oh, he did this, he did that. It's he said, it's usually he said, she said, but at this point, it's these two, and they just chatting at this point. They talking. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, with all these diss tracks coming out and all these allegations made, we don't 100% know what these niggas is on and what these niggas is doing. So basically, I believe Wack 100 and DJVlad sat down and they were just talking about some shit, shooting the shit, you know. And they're saying that Drake could honestly sue Kendrick Lamar for alleged defamation over pedophile accusations, Wack 100 and DJVlad Theorize. See, now this is the thing. There's been a lot of stuff of Drake taking legal action with certain shit. Apparently, Drake, there was like a cease and desist on Like That, which crazy. Now, this is what Kendrick said on Euphoria. I don't know exactly if that happened. Again, apparently the Like That record was supposed to be longer, and we heard it from the Kanye version that he did. There was a different Future verse, and as you heard on the, I guess, original Like That, whatever, the Like That came out on Future's album, that it faded out. Future was still rapping. It kind of faded out. I would not be surprised if there's an alternative version that is longer. I would not be surprised. Also, the fact saying that Euphoria was initially longer. Certain diss tracks Kendrick had were longer. And then this thing with French Montana, that's why Rick Ross had a problem with Drake, because apparently Drake sent a cease and desist for French Montana on the album. We're guessing it's Splash Brothers. I don't know if it was they said it could be another song, but I think it's Splash Brothers. But this is my thing. This is why I don't believe it. It could potentially be that other song. I think it was like Big Pun or whatever the song was called. My thing with it is, if bro, all of Drake's verses out, like, come on, like, when they officially released Splash Brothers on French Montana's album, was it Mac and Cheese 5? Whatever the fucking album it was. Yeah, and it was Rick Ross, and there was a new Lil Wayne verse, which was dope. You know, shout out Wayne. It's like, bro, if you really want the Drake verse, you could go on YouTube. Like, nigga, it's not hard to find. Like, I found that shit. That's why I was perplexed when I didn't see Drake as a feature, because I was like, where the fuck is Drake? Like, the verse is out. You might as well put the nigga as a feature. The verse is already out. So again, maybe he did put a cease and desist, because maybe at the time him and Ross wasn't cool. He didn't want to be on the song with Ross. But at the same time, it was like, gang, like, huh. Like, it's already out there. Why would he really have an issue with that, bro? It's already, your full verse is there. I don't think it will change. So, you know, hey, it's me. Ross's verse didn't really change. So it was like, I don't think it changed at all. So that was the thing. It was just the addition of Wayne. But, hey, we'll see what happens. But yeah, they were theorizing. Wack and Vlad was theorizing that he could sue him. And let's keep it a book. A lot of issues of what people have with the Drake releasing the Heart Part 6 was, and this is my thing, a lot of people were saying he shouldn't have said certain shit on that, talking about the whole angle that Kendrick took, that he is a pedo, you know what I'm saying? Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god. Hey, you know what I'm saying? He tried to combat that allegation and say his piece on the Heart Part 6. People didn't like how he explained it and shit, saying like something along the lines of, yo, I'm too famous to be doing that. If I was doing that stuff, I would have been arrested. There's no way it could just casually happen. You know what I'm saying? First of all, in a sense, Diddy's too famous and rich for that stuff, but apparently we have secret tapes, and he probably paid motherfuckers off at that hotel, but we got tapes of him allegedly hurting Cassie. So that is a bad excuse. I will agree with the public and people who are making that a statement. But I will also say, like, it's kind of hard for a nigga to come on a song, pause, no Diddy, to, you know, explain himself about not being a pedo. Like, I don't know exactly what you would say. Now, what he said wasn't the most perfect thing, but I don't know exactly what he would say to, like, make motherfuckers at ease or be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So with that being said, again, it is what it is. Now, personally, these niggas are just chatting. Sadly, we're in this point in the universe where, don't get me wrong, believe people, but at the same time, we need some damning evidence. It's like certain people didn't believe Cassie until that video came out. Now, I just believed off the strength. You've been with this nigga over a decade. If you said he was on some fuck shit, yeah, I could believe you. You've been with this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing with Drake. Now, do I think it will hurt their career in the music? No, I feel like Drake is still going to be Drake and Kendrick's going to be Kendrick. Yeah, there's more chinks in Drake's armor, of fucking course. But do I feel it will 100% ruin his career? No. And honestly, Drake has dropped so much music at this point, bro. I don't know what else that nigga could do to keep it a book. With that being said, people was theorizing maybe the labels, he got too big-headed. He was, puffing out his shit to too many niggas, and niggas like, gonna bring you down a little bit, that is a valid point. Maybe that is the case, but I also don't think so about that. You heard on Family Matters, him and Future don't really have no issues. Hasn't really this Future. You know what I'm saying? What's it called? All he said on, what was it? Push-ups, I can never be a homie #1 fan. Your first #1 I had to put in your hand. And it could have been talking about A$AP Rocky as well. But with that being said, what was I talking about? Yeah, he wasn't really going against Future. It was mostly Leland Wayne, aka Metro Boomin, who said he probably started this shit. He orchestrated this shit, which everybody kind of surmised and agreed with. Now, with that being said, let's hear this little theory. Let's hear this little theory that he's talking about. Okay, yeah, so they're talking about in the clip that Drake thirsts over a teenager before asking her age. When she told him she was 17, he acted surprised but still went to hug and kiss. Now, it depends. If he kissed her on the cheek right there, I ain't tweaking on him like that. It's not that bad. I'm not tweaking with him. Yeah. During the recent interview with DJVlad, Wack 100 weighed in on Kendrick's accusations, arguing that Drake definitely has grounds to take legal action. Vlad alleged that Kendrick's Pedo claim is defamation, claiming that a lawsuit might not be off the table because it could definitely hurt him. Wack 100 said Wack went on to explain why he decided to share the clip of Drake and the 17-year-old. He says he only did so to show people what Kendrick was referring to. Wack also notes that while Drake's behavior in the clip was distasteful, it doesn't make him a criminal. He alleges that the moment was filmed in Colorado, where the age of consent is 17. Wack adds that though the federal age of consent is 18 and the statute of limitations has passed, meaning that Drake is legally in the clear. Wait, in Colorado. Bro, see, that's the thing. Different places, they have different ages of consent. I'm not saying it's okay, but hey, if that is true, nigga can't get locked up. We might look at it distasteful, but the nigga can't get locked up. But yeah, man. I don't know. It is crazy, though. I'm pretty sure Drake will take that to heart and stop doing shit like that. But at this point, bro, listen. The beef is over. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the nigga comes back. Apparently, this nigga on a summertime thing. We'll see. We'll see if we're getting an OVO Fest. If we are getting a proper OVO Fest, he'll drop some bullshit. He'll drop some shit to keep this shit going a little bit. We'll see exactly what happens with this little situation. But besides that, if Drake sues Kendrick, that's crazy. At that point, if he really does sue Kendrick, and let's just have a candid talk here, then nigga is true. We're going to look at you like, oh, there's some validity behind this. Yes, you're trying to get money off the nigga, that's cool. But at the same time, and could hurt your career. That's perfectly fine. But at the same time, it's like, well, you were saying all that shit about him allegedly hitting his wife and all this other shit you were saying about him. And he didn't even try to do no legal shit. He's like, nigga, that ain't true. I ain't gonna waste time on it. So the fact he was saying all that shit about you and you took legal action, that's crazy. Now, again, if these other stuff is true about you just Drake sending out cease and desists, maybe that's his bag, bro. Anytime a motherfucker say some shit about him, he's just ready to go. I don't know. That might be his bag, but yeah. I don't think it will work out as well as other people might think if he does go that route and try to sue Kendrick for making those remarks, but we'll see exactly what happens with it. Besides all this, your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black DJVlad doing his thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hear a little bit more? You heard me? I'm gone. Slimes on peace out, gang. Aye.